What's up again, party people? We back for another episode of Likeable Figgas. You got your boy Major Walla. I'm here with my homie, my co-host, Level Up Kevo. What up, homie?
What's going on, my guy? Everything all right with
you? Man, we real good. We super over here, man.
I know. But yeah, all right. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm Leveled Up Kevo. And what I do is I do a little bit of real estate. That's what I started out doing. I started out doing real estate. And basically, what made me get into like real estate, I always wanted to, do it as a youngster coming up or whatever. But I got into it from when I bought my first house or whatever, and that what really just made me, really just dig deep into real estate and what it was. So saying all that to say, I ventured off and got a little bit of education on it. First you got to get education. That's the main thing. So you know exactly what you're doing. But I do a little wholesaling from time to time, but majority of the time I'm trying to, fix and flip or buy and hold, basically, for those of y'all that don't know what buy and hold means, that means just buy the property and you hold it and just sit on it for a while until you decide what you're gonna do with it. Just get passive income off of it. And so that's basically one of the strategies I use. And wholesaling, for y'all that don't know, wholesaling is when you really just buy a property at low cost and you just flip the contract to a investor. And that's pretty much on how I got started in it and what I do as a real estate investor. So I'm gonna pass it off to my guy, and he can tell you a little bit about him on, what's his journey and what he decided to do.
That's what's up, homie. That's what's up. But shit, that man being modest as hell, dog. That nigga in that real estate shit. That nigga in that shit, dog. My own fully functioning credit repair business. Well, right. You said we service a lot of clients in that, but that's the boring stuff. The credit repair, that's boring.
I know you said credit repair was like the boring stuff or whatever, but I know a lot of people that don't value credit repair and they take credit repair is like, like they don't take it serious. Yeah. So
they don't take it serious.
You're right. They don't take it as serious as they should be. So what can you tell people about, the turning point you had from when you just thought about credit, like it was a must that you had to get a hold to it and you had to make some changes like for yourself because you seen the importance of it. So what was the exact turning point on that for you?
My exact turning point, I would say, when I found out about credit, period, I had bad credit anyways. Like when I found out about it, my credit was already shot. So for years, I just shy away from it. Like, man, fuck that credit. Like, I got cash. I pay for it with cash. I ain't fuck with no credit. Like, I don't need no credit card. I make money. You know what I'm saying? So I use my debit card, knowing that using your debit card is one of the most, like, once you realize that's one of the most idiotic things you should do, like using a debit card to pay for things when you can actually, if you're going to pay for something anyways, why won't you want to benefit from what you buying? Like it's credit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different credit cards that you can have that you can, like, you pay for your gas, you benefit from it. You pay from running ads on whatever businesses you got. Anytime you pay for any type of marketing, any type of ads, you benefit from it. Like those are different type of credit. Like it's different ways that you can utilize your credit. But back anyway, so the way I realized that I needed to get my situation straight with the credit type, with the credit bureaus, the credit bullies, I realized this. I'm saying, all right, I was working a job, just day by day, working the job, getting paid. So you know what I'm saying? It's like keeping you in a trance. It puts you in a trance where, you know what I'm saying, you getting paid enough money to pay your bills, and like that's it. Like you get enough money to pay your bills and do whatever you want to do on the side. So it's giving you the motivation to go back. And so you getting paid good. I'm like, so because I'm saying, you know, motherfucker consider they making good money, but that'll put anybody in a trance. So it'll make you think that you ain't gotta do it. It'll make you think that, oh, well, like I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying, I could do this. Like, but now 2 years turned to 5 years. 5 years turned to 10 years. Now you look back and you at the same predicament that you was when you started.
Like, right.
Yeah, you making a little bit more money, but for as building something, you ain't built nothing. And I'm gonna tell you like this: without credit, you ain't building nothing. Like you ain't finna build nothing. You gonna need it. Like, cause it's the smart play. It's the smart play to do it. Like you already got your own bills that takes your money, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you still gonna have to live. So you got bills that takes your money. So the next best thing you gotta be able to find, you gotta be able to be like, somebody gotta look at you as being responsible enough for them to give you money.
Right.
And the way that they determine how responsible you is through your credit.
Through your credit, right.
Once I realized that, man, I want to start this business, I want to start it, but I can't use my money. You know what I'm saying? Because my money is already obligated to other things. So just through studying and through trial and error, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go and face this credit thing, because it was a time where I was scared to even look at my credit. Like I ain't want to pull that shit up. Like I ain't want to fuck with no Experian, Equifax, TransUnion.
Right.
I ain't want to fuck with them. Like I'm like, bro, let them folk make it. Like
they
stay over there, I'm gonna stay in my lane.
I say, long as I ain't bothering them, they ain't bothering me.
You know what I'm saying? If I forget about it, maybe it'll disappear. That's what I thought. Like if I forget about it, maybe it'll disappear. But the shit never disappeared. The shit stayed there. And it stayed there, and it stayed there, and it stayed there. Like, so I was like, all right, bet. I got to engage in it. So I took it upon myself to start learning this shit for myself. Like, learning, you know what I'm saying, how to utilize your credit, you know what I'm saying, turn it to cash. You know what I'm saying, how to leverage your credit to finance the lifestyle you want to live. And I'm not saying you got to be living $1 million lifestyle, but your lifestyle can be, able to make your credit provide for you the same way the job provide for you.
Right.
Like you're able to utilize your credit, like the job that's paying you week by week, you able to utilize and rotation of your debt, and you able to live off your debt. That's why when people say, I don't want no debt. Oh, debt is bad. Debt ain't bad. If you know how to fluctuate that shit, move it. Like, it's that shit is a chemistry. Like, damn, they're like knowing how to move it, and like, cause long as it, like, you get penalized when you let your debt sit. If you let your debt sit, like, think about it. Just say if you had a credit card and your credit card is maxed out. You had 2 credit cards, one of them maxed out. Just say if you had a $5,000 credit card, it's maxed out, but you got a $10,000 credit card. It will be crazy for you not to find a way to use that $10,000 credit card to fix that maxed out credit card, instead of letting that credit card report. And when I say find a way, I'm saying it's different ways that you can leverage your credit. You can leverage your credit by, it's things called manufactured spending. Manufactured spending is because it's called manufactured spending because you manufacturing your spending habits. Well, you're doing this to rotate your debt. You're not doing it like to gain. When you see people, like, let me tell you, I just put a video out telling people this. Just say if you ain't got bad credit. Just say if you one of the people that got good credit.
Right.
The worst, if you got good credit, the worst thing you're doing for yourself is not having no credit cards. That's one of the worst things you could be doing for yourself. Like, If you got decent credit, I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't know how to do it, reach out to me and I will help you do it. I will show you how to do it. But
so what can
you
they
need to
reach
be
you?
making
So where can they reach you at to get this information? Just let them know where they can reach you at.
You can go to www.wildlifesolutions.com, or you can go to Instagram at Wildlife Solutions or Facebook at Wildlife Solutions. You go to any one of those places, reach out to me, and I'll show you exactly how to do it, exactly how you can get up to 15 credit cards with 4 inquiries. Like you can get 4 inquiries, 15 credit cards, all of them different, because we got to get out the mindset of we scared of it. Like, because I don't know how, but somebody done made us fear to the point where we think we only supposed to have secure credit card and get gas off of it.
Right.
Like somebody made that up, and I don't know how they stuck with our community.
Right.
Like, bro, that was the number. Like, bro, every client that I have that I fix their credit.
That's the first thing they say.
That's the number one thing they think. Like, okay, when you get out of the next store, I'm just gonna go get me a secure credit card and then
just use it for gas.
I'm just gonna buy gas. Like, no. The worst thing you can do is get a secure credit card.
Gas. That's it.
Hey, the worst thing you can do is get a secure credit card. The best thing you could do, instead of secure credit card, get a secure loan. Now, once you get let me tell you this. Let me show you this. I'm gonna show you another.
Go speak that. Go speak that 24 karat stuff, right?
This is like
24 karat. Yeah.
I've been showing. I'm gonna give you one more play.
Yeah.
This is another play you can implement in your daily activity.
Give them the game, man.
Who says you only have one bank account? Nope. Nobody. So you can have a bank account at every bank wherever you live at. Go open up an account at every bank where you live. Open up an account and let the account sit. Now, you're going to go to the bank that you got the biggest history with. You're going to say, oh, I want a secured loan. Okay? Most of the time, they probably give you like $1,000, something like that, depending on how good of standing of how good your relationship is with this bank. Most times they try to give you a grand. So now you went to one bank. You take that next bank to another one. You take that $1,000 to the next bank. You tell them, I want a secured loan. You put that $1,000 in there. So now, once you got a loan at your first bank that's unsecured, my bad, the first bank get an unsecured loan. I'm telling you this place so you don't have to use your money to do it. Okay. So now you get you an unsecured loan at your bank that you bank at, that you got your direct deposit to. They'll give you the money. Right. Because don't never think that a bank won't give you no money. That's what they're there for. Like they're dying to. When you see new banks open up, go in that bank. When you see a new bank open up, go to that bank. They're dying to make money. That's what they're there for. Like they using your name to get money anyways. The money that they give you is yours anyway. You just can't access it, and they can access it. Okay. All right. So now you take that $1,000 what they gave you. This is going to boost your credit, and you have some money. Now you take that $1,000, you go open up another secured loan, $800 at this bank. Now it's $800 secured loan. Now both of these report to your credit as on-time payments. Now you take the goddamn. Now once they deposit that money in your check, you can get the money back on the secured loan. So now you take the money again and go to another bank and do it. Right. Get the money. Once they release the funds to you, you get the money back again and go to another bank and do it. Like you can do it at 3. I did it up to 3 banks. You know what I'm saying? You can do more.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. So once all these banks are gonna report to your, like, cause secure loan, it's gonna be reporting as you paying on time. So it's gonna be raising your credit, and you didn't use your money to do it. So now once you get that last bank, you go off and pay that first bank loan off. You know what I'm saying? You pay the loan off on that first bank. So now they loan is free and clear. So the other loans were secured loans. You had already, once they released the fund to you, that loan was already paid. You know what I'm saying? On secured loans. Like once they released the funds to you, now you just paid to have however many months that they're gonna report to have on time reported, on time payments. No late payments. You got on time payments reported. However long they say your secured loan was. You know what I'm saying? They do 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year.
I know you said go to the first bank, get the unsecured. The first bank you go to gonna be the unsecured bank loan, right? For the 1,000. Then the second bank is gonna be secured.
You're gonna use the 1,000
to get
a secured loan. Okay. Because, like, I tell you this because now if you got a history with that second bank too, the same way you got it with that first bank. You gonna be able to get a goddamn unsecured loan with them. It's just about like, when I ran the play, I only had like one bank that I had history with, and the rest of the banks was new banks. You know what I'm saying? Like now they was old enough for me to do a loan with, but it didn't have enough history for me to just be going. I ain't have enough history with them just to be going in there. Once they see you set up that direct deposit, that direct deposit is that establish a relationship. That's why if you notice any bank that you go in, they always ask you, do you want to have a direct deposit? If they ask you, they always say, yeah. It ain't got to be your whole check. You just establish think about this. If you was in the mall, if you was part of the mob, or if you living in like the old days, bro, the more people you knew with money, the better chance you was to get, if you needed something to loan for somebody to loan it to you. You know what I'm saying? You had a better chance for somebody to loan you a couple of dollars between the more people you had a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? That's why your grandma was able to send you to the store. You know what I'm saying? To Mr. John's store and say, hey, go tell Mr. John, give me some milk and some eggs. And like I got them back when I get my check.
Yeah, she got a relationship.
Exactly. Hey. Mr. John knew exactly who you was. Okay, yeah, your grandma good. That was credit. That was credit. Your grandma had good credit in the neighborhood. The banks is Mr. John. So now you go to the banks and you form a relationship. You form a relationship by getting that direct deposit. Get the direct deposit because I guess the bank gotta have some type of way that they benefit from how many people they got direct deposit. So you get the direct deposit going in now, a couple of dollars off your check. It ain't got to be much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. So what would be the best, like a person just starting out, to your knowledge? What card would you suggest them to get just starting off in the game? They trying to get their, trying to get their little credit card situation up. So what would be the first card you recommend for them to get to start start building on their credit?
The first card that you recommend to get, they already gave it to you. They already gave it to you. You got it before you even can use it. The minute you came, the day, probably like a day after you came out your mama womb, they gave you the most valuable credit card in the world.
Yeah.
They gave you, and think about it. If you think about this credit card is in every transaction you're going to use in the course of life. This is an open-ended credit card like imagine having American Express black card. Like everybody want, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the credit card, they want the black card. You just don't even know you got a black card that they gave you at birth. That Social Security card. That Social Security card is an open-ended credit card. You can do as many transactions as you want on that Social Security card in the day. Anytime you get something, you go get a house. At some point, they want to see that Social card, that Social Security number. You go get a car. At some point, they want to see that Social Security number. You go try to go get health insurance. Some way, they want to see that Social Security number. don't just think they trying to see that social security number to verify you. Like they using this, every person that use that social security card, they using their social security card so they can get your money, so they can have access to your money. That's why they ask you for when you like when you doing business with any person, they never is doing business with you. This when you go places and you doing business with these people, they not doing business with your skin, you. They don't care about you. That's why if you look on any contract, any credit card that you got, any ID, any social security, any birth certificate, any you, like you, the person, like you don't exist till you say you exist. Because on paper, you don't exist. You think that's you on your, that's not you. That's not you on the paperwork that you see. That's not you on the credit card that you hold it. That's not you. That's your organization. That's who they do. They don't do business with the natural person. In my credit repair clients, that the reason I could get anything deleted because you didn't sign up for nothing. They didn't do business with you. That's why you were able to get people cars that get cars wrote off that they know they got repossessed. Bro, you didn't get it repossessed. Your organization got it repossessed. They got it from your organization. Like your name, all caps, is not your name. It's not you. You, the person, is it's the capital first letter and the rest lowercase letters. That's you. The all caps name and that social with them dashes in it. If you anytime you see your social with them dashes, they talk about you as the organization. And when you doing business at the organization, that's why I say anytime you do business as the organization, please. Because the organization can't speak for itself, can't talk for itself. The natural person can. So when you playing with these credit cards, as long as that credit card got that capital name on it, it's not tied to you. Okay, so yeah, you can use it and benefit from it and everything, but it ever come to a time. That's why I say, don't be scared of debt. Don't be scared of debt. Take a risk. Don't be scared of debt because you don't want to be scared of debt because the debt is not yours anyways. The debt is that organization. Okay, that's what so a person with good credit. Please take advantage of the fact that you were so responsible that you was able to keep and keep good credit.
Good credit, right?
Take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it. And when I say take advantage of it, okay, like you get a credit card and the answer rap question without the semantic, the best credit card I would say to get, like you can go get a Navy Federal credit card, like because if you got decent credit, you still damn near guaranteed a $25,000 limit. Navy Federal. So do yourself a favor. If you hear if this sound touches your ears,
yeah,
tune in with Navy Federal right now, and don't say, "Oh, I don't know nobody in the military or whatever." It don't take that. Just tell them you had a grandfather that passed and it was so long ago, but you know he was in the Army. Okay? And then once you sign up, and they're going to give you a member number. Once you sign up, anybody else that's in your circle, for his family member wise, they can use your member number. So only one person has to, you know what I'm saying? And most people, since they was doing goddamn not recruit, what this shit called? Drafting. When they was doing drafting during Vietnam War and all that shit, like most people have a person that was in their family that was in the military. You feel me?
Military, right?
So most people have it. So you ain't lying. So because you most likely you had somebody in your family that got drafted. If you had males in your family that turned 18 in no time, you had somebody in the military. So do yourself a favor, tune in with Navy Federal, get your account, wait 30 to 45 days, actually using the card. Let me express that. I'm looking in the camera when I say it. actual use the card.
Yeah.
Put you some money on the card. When you call and they ask you how much money you want to deposit today, put a good $50 on there. And swipe your $50, hook your cash app up to it and deposit money from your cash app. Create some activity in the account. Okay?
Right.
Create activity in the account. Now they see that you built the activity. Now when you go apply for your credit card, and now when they looking at the, the approval, bullets to see how much they're going to approve you for, now they will see that you got history. You actually created a history within their bank. Yeah. So now you have I done this for several people. And I done had people get approved for 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. The most was 25,000. Like that, and I think that's the limit. I think that's the highest that they're gonna go, like initially giving a person. And as long as you bro, you could be in the mid 620s in the bull, 620s in the bull, holler at Navy Federal. Okay, 620s and below. Holler at me. I'm gonna get you. I'm a trade line. It's a trade line that, especially if you got 620 or below, and you're renting, like you're not buying your house, you renting, like renting the apartment, you renting a home. As long as you rent, holler at me, and I can get you a trade line that reports to your credit for up to 12 months, like on time payment. And you like that one trade line will boost your credit score the first month, at least. So that one trade line can do that for you. And then once you get to the 620, you can now go apply for Navy Federal, get you a credit card. So now once you get your credit card, Amex. Yeah.
So about Amex.
Yes, sir.
So some people say it's difficult to get an Amex card. So to your knowledge, and I know you the credit you Wildlife Solution. You to help me out with any type of credit situation that I have. I come straight to you because hey, you the proof for me. So look. So what would you say? A lot of people say Amex. Me myself, I don't own an Amex. So to the people out there that are trying to get Amex card, what should their credit look like in order to get an Amex card before they submit or try to get one?
See, Chase, American Express, and Discover. Those are the three tricky ones. Those are the three. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I'm saying you want to be playing with like at least a 680 in the bull. You know what I'm saying, before you start messing with them. But never foul. It's still hundreds of other credit cards that you can get that all money spend the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need, like all that Amex shit, that shit just look good in your wallet. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
So it still spend like the rest of them, huh?
Hey, it still spend like the rest of them, bro. You can go to Barclays card.
Okay,
Barclays card.
Yeah, Barclays, they're pretty good. I own one of them myself. They pretty good.
Yeah.
Barclays,
you know what I'm saying? They only check, like, you can holler at me. I can put you on the TransUnion play, get your TransUnion score up. So now you even eliminate the other two credit cards. The other two credit bureaus. Now you ain't got to worry about what your score is on Equifax and Experian. You just can get your TransUnion up, and luckily you in luck, because I have a perfect play to get that TransUnion up right now. You get the TransUnion up. Now when you get your card in TransUnion, now you use your card in TransUnion to get your shit right in Experian. Now once you get your Experian right, you're gonna go to Bank of America. Now you're gonna either get the business business advantage travel card, the business advantage travel card, or the BOA Advantage card, the Bank of America Advantage card, or the business and travel card. You're going to get one of those two. You can apply for either one of them. I will apply for both. And when you apply for these cards, you want to make sure you keep your name at all caps at all times. All times, keep your name at all caps all time, because you don't want it to bite you in your ass in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, so back to this, right? I know me and you had a conversation, a light little conversation about this last week when we was talking about, you know, how people don't really take the importance of your situation for his business important like they would anybody else. So
yes,
that's another thing I wanted to talk about, man, because I know we both had a light little discussion on it, and we both have seen with our own eyes how people treat the situation, and you know, so give me your view on that too, Rap. I know you want to spill something out on that though. You feel me?
Yes, sir, man. Let me tell you, dog. Listen, like I'm a firm believer that a person only gonna take you as serious as you take yourself. Like I believe in that. So, but I think that like that's when you talk about a stranger. When you talk about a stranger, that's when that plays. Like a person, like, all right, if a stranger meets you and you taking your business serious, they're gonna take your business serious. But it's come when you dealing with people that know you, or you know what I'm saying, or family members, or like you know what I'm saying, friends, family members, whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because a person that I don't know, they see that like they don't have no type of like feelings. Like they'll treat your job the same way that if they go out there and start working at a corporate office. They'll treat it the same. If you paying them on time and you holding yourself to the same standard as any other company, they would treat your job like that. But it's come down when you're trying to like deal with people like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is my little partner. This is my little home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him do this for me. Like, for some reason, when it come down to friends and family members, either they can't see your vision to where you trying to go, or they just ain't taking you as serious. Like, bro, check this. I had a person, you know what I'm saying? Person I know, like trying to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to, like, bro, trying to get you putting some money in the pocket.
Yeah.
So this person, for one, like, if you was running, like, think about people, because this job, like, just say if you worked at, like, how people work at Metro, PCS.
Yeah.
Okay. And, you know, sometimes you might be the only employee in there for all the people that work at Metro PCS. If you're the only employee in there, would you or would you not leave and go? Just go. Like, leave the door, like leave the door open and just go.
Leave. Go to the house for a second. Hey, you gotta go.
I'm gonna run off for a minute.
Second. Yeah.
I'm gonna run off.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Would you do that? Bro, you would do it. So, but I'm telling you, bro, when you try to hire people that you feel like you cool with and they feel like they cool with you, they not looking at you as
business, like, business owner, like a real.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. They have a problem looking at you as a boss. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like, oh shit, I'm a boss. I'm saying like a boss, like, bro, this is my company.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is my company, bro. Like, right. So look, I'm not saying I'm a boss, like I'm a big dog boss. I'm saying like, bro, nigga, if I hire you to do a job for me, I'm your boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we like it's a difference if a person, like, just say you and another person, y'all partner. So that means both of y'all is the bosses of this company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all co-owners of the company.
Mm.
Bro, but once you hire an employee in and say, hey, y'all, okay, I'm gonna give you this an hour. You know what I'm saying? They say cool. Bro, it's no hard feeling when a person come in and say, hey man, now you can't be doing that. You can't just be leaving. Like what the fuck, bro? Like what somebody would have stolen my shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't be doing like, but and then when you say something to a person, they go to feeling some type of way. Like feeling like you talked to them wrong or something like that. Like, but like the same way, like I asked, what would those goddamn Arab motherfuckers do if to all the little women that work at the gas station? If that little Arab motherfucker walk in that bit and you gone, if you ain't fucking, he gonna let you go. If you ain't fucking, man, if I'm saying if like that's just real shit, bro. If you ain't fucking, like that's like even though that ain't supposed to be part of business, but I'm telling you how it work. Like we know, come on, man. You go to the little Arab stores, and then they have the random little black girl working in now. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, how you find out about this? How you found out for this job to get to apply for it? Where you apply for this? You went on Indeed to apply for this job? Like, no, they knew. Like, bro, like think about that, bro.
So
like, not saying it all, not saying that every girl that do it is doing that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, bro, we ain't crazy. Like, bro, think about the type of women that work in those type gas stations. Like, it look like, bro, most of them look like, bro, you look like you'll fuck for a job.
Yeah.
Calvin said it. I don't know. Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, that shit might be fucked up, man. That shit might be fucked up. But hey, it's a lot of people thinking this shit. Like, they put that shit on Craigslist. Like, how they get jobs at those places? Because I'm like, bro, because I need me one of them type. Like, not no, like, I ain't trying to fuck nobody for no job, nothing like that. But I'm saying I need me somebody that's going to be dedicated to my company the way that they is at those gas stations. Think about that, dog. Man. Like, bro, a person can come in that gas station with a gun and say, give me all the money. Bro, it's people that work there that will not give that person and folks money because they don't know because the owner and them don't know each other. But just say if that was a person that like this is a family restaurant, and a person come in and say, give me all the money. How many people and how many situations have you saw where a person will get that person all that goddamn money without hesitating? Not saying you're supposed to risk your life over money, but it'd be so much easier for a person to do when they working for somebody that they know. Do you want to be feared or loved?
Oh, yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Like, bro, dude, which one you think hold the most loyalty? Yeah. I'm like, bro, motherfucker that loyal, dog, they'll fuck over you in a minute, bro. I used to have a goddamn valet trash business. Well, I had these two and I had a contract, apartment under contract and everything. Like, letting these two go pick up the trash at 6, like it was cool. They was doing it was cool. Like shit, we were making a couple dollars. Like, making a couple dollars. So me trying to look out like, all right, bet this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? To give y'all a couple more dollars, this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all ain't doing nothing on, you know what I'm saying, on these days anyways, shit, how about y'all do this? And then I'll pay you this. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he was like, all right, cool. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, a couple dollars. Yeah.
That's a play,
All about it. Yeah. All about it. That's why I say it's different. Them niggas start getting them couple of, and I ain't trying to say I paying the nigga buku money, but it was a couple of checks. Nigga get paid a couple of checks.
It don't matter. Yeah, it was a check though.
Getting comfortable.
You know, it was just a check. It don't matter how. Yeah,
like it showed me that. All right, nigga, when you didn't come check, they was already doing this. They was already leaving. Like, nigga, you just didn't come and check. Like, bro, this ain't their first time. Right. Like, so with that plan in the back of my mind, Rob, I went the fuck off. Off, dog. I went off and I started hitting them niggas up. Them niggas ain't never answer my calls no more. So I was like, hey, I guess they walked out on me. So I had to goddamn end my goddamn. Tell me if I'm lying. With your job, if you got to be to work, just say you got to be there at 8. You got to be to work at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You don't wake up. You don't wake up to, just say it's like 7:45 when you wake up, and your drive and your job is just a 20-minute drive. It's a 20-minute drive anyways. Your job is you wake up at 7:45.
7:45. Yeah.
Yeah. So you running late.
Yeah.
Any person that's going to that job, that's invested in that job, this is how you gonna tell if you invested in that job, if they got you or not. This is how you tell. If you driving to that job and like you half dressed, still putting on your clothes, you nervous, you drive fast, you mad, you feeling some type of way, you are invested in that job. They got you. They got you. You believe in their dream more than what you can ever believe in yours.
You believe in your own, yeah.
My business. I'm just focused on my business. Because I got realized, like, bro, like, even if I wasn't tired, dog, I wasn't even tired. But when I come home and I sit down, I'm like, man, I'm tired as fuck. I don't feel like doing nothing. That's only mean I was unmotivated, bro. Because once I got motivated and I seen that, bro, you can make a way for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once I figured that shit out, bro, I'm up. I'm up every morning. That's why I say I put the same time. Like if Mopo go to work from 5:30 to 2 o'clock or 5:30 to 4:30, bro, that's how I work. Like I'm in here studying, working, doing something because I'm gonna put the same time in that I gave that job all those years, working 10 hours, 12 hours a day. Yeah. The same hard work that I gave them, I said, no, I don't care. Not saying it's gonna take me this long to get where I'm going, but I said, bro, I'm gonna use 10 years and I'm gonna put that same work in on me. Even if I gotta track my hours or how many hours I work a day. Like I'm gonna track like bro, because like I say, but I'm gonna get it by any means, dog.
Any means, straight up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything. That's what time it is.
For real.
Yeah, but yeah. All right, this is another question I want to ask you about, and we spoke up on this earlier. We had a little light conversation, and I wanted to bring this back up so the people can hear this too, hear all this information. Yeah. Once you started telling me about it, I got intrigued about it. And I want to know the whole game about it. So the situation about the bill situation that you was telling me, if I had like received a bill from a utility company or any type of bill like that, explain to me what you started telling me, but we didn't finish the conversation on how that actually worked for us. You owing that bill. Explain to me about that.
Okay. When we was younger, we went to school and shit like that. So we all know what's negative and positive numbers. We all know we know the difference between them. Negative got a negative sign and positive is just that number. Now, they taught you that. Now you know it. Now ask yourself why you forgot. If someone is sending a bill to your house, whether if it's a light bill, water bill, gas bill, cell phone bill, whatever. If they sending a bill to your house and you're taking your money and you're going to go pay whatever the amount on that bill is. So think about it. Just say if that bill is $100 and it's a positive number, and then you give them $100. What did you do? Now it's $200 because that's a positive number. This is a positive number. You added both together. It's a positive number that made 200. Okay. The only way that could be a bill now, the only way that could be a bill if that number was negative. Now look at your statement and ask yourself, anytime that you see a negative number on your bill, you know, when you see a negative number on your bill, you see that negative number when they credit your account. Now ask yourself that. When they credit your account, they give you a negative number. But when you pay, they send you a positive number. Why is that? All right, when you pay, when they send you that bill, they send you a statement. Any statement can be transferred into a note. And when I say transfer into a note, transfer into a note is mean the dollars that you use. Hold on. You see that thing say reserve note.
Yeah.
On every US dollar that you can get, it's gonna say reserve note. Federal Reserve note. Okay? Any document, any bill, anything can be turned into this.
Yeah.
Any piece you can turn it to this. If a company sends you a bill for $100, you have the right to turn that bill into a reserve note and send it right back to them. And the way that you turn, y'all want to know them. Oh, now turn it over to the bill.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how. Like this, what I say. This is the advice I give people. Sure enough, I would show you how to turn into a note, and like they're going to use it in cash, whatever that amount of money is, they're going to do it. But I still would like for you to educate yourself on it. And if you don't want to educate yourself on it, hit me up and I'll educate you on it. Okay?
Yeah.
The way that you turn that bill that they send you to a note, get your pen and paper ready. And what TL said, get your popcorn ready. Get your pen and paper ready because you're going to need this. On the back side of that bill, diagonal. Make sure you write it diagonal. That means not sideways, but at an angle. You want to make sure that you endorse the back of this bill. And the way you endorse it, it's several ways to do it, but I'm gonna show you one way. You want to write on there, accepted for value. Accepted for value. Except for levy. Except for levy. Your name, capital first letter, the rest lowercase letter, first and last name, with the date. And you want to put what it is, exemption ID number. Then you want to put your social with no dashes, just a regular number. Don't put no dashes in between it. Put the regular number in now. All this diagonal in blue ink, perfectly. Get you a blue ink. Now you want to make sure you put now after you put exemption ID, you want to put deposit to the U.S. Treasury. Deposit to the U.S. Treasury. Charge to the same account. Now you want to put your all caps name, your name in all caps. And then you want to put your social with dashes in it, with the two dashes in it. So now what you just did, you, the natural person, the natural person, the uppercase letter with the rest lowercase letter, that means you are a natural person. You, the natural person, just gave Alabama Power. You just wrote them a check to take the money out your account, out your U.S. Federal Reserve account that your social is attached to. Zero. Now they might have some questions for you. Because they're gonna want to know, like, cause people ain't doing it. But you got every right in the world to do it.
All right, like, bro. Y'all need to tune in to it, stay with us. And we got some real live product that's coming through. We're gonna be pushing that in the next few days or next week or so. So y'all stay locked in. Y'all can follow us on IG Walla Solutions, or you can follow
LIKEABLE Figgas. We got LIKEABLE Figgas now. We got you know what I'm saying? We tagged on the page.
LIKEABLE
we legit. We legit.
Exactly, straight up. You can go to LIKEABLE Figgas and tune in with us that way, or you can email, go to the websites. My IG is Leveled Up Kevo, and we got a little special little thing, man. We finna roll out, and we want y'all to grasp a hold, grab onto it, and support the movement, man.
Peace out. Y'all come back next week, man. We gonna holler at you.
All right.